You're playing roulette if you do not have this included in your car insurance policy. Hi, this is Scott Poisson, an injury lawyer since 1993. Picture this. Sunny day, John is driving to work, he's paying attention when suddenly a 15-year-old beat-up car runs a red light and slams into John. His car is crushed like an accordion. He's rushed to the hospital. It turns out that he has a fractured femur, which is also known as the thigh bone. He's taken to the operating room where a metal rod is inserted in his leg to fixate the fracture. John is looking at a long recovery, many months of physical therapy, and he's facing over $150,000 in medical bills. He hires a lawyer. When he hires the lawyer, he's asked whether he has uninsured motorist coverage, and John says, "I have full coverage." But a day later, the lawyer calls John and tells him that he has some bad news. The at-fault driver has minimal coverage of $25,000. And it turns out that John does not have uninsured motorist coverage on his auto policy. John asks, so what does that mean? What happens next? Unfortunately, this is a scenario that I see played out every week. So many people are driving around with no coverage or minimal coverage, which in Nevada is only $25,000. So what does that mean? It means that if you are injured by someone with minimal coverage or no coverage, your recovery will likely be capped at the at-fault driver's insurance policy limits. In this example, if the at-fault driver has $25,000 of insurance coverage, that is all that John could recover from the at-fault driver's insurance company. My clients then ask, well, what about going after the at-fault driver's personal assets? And that's a great question. But keep in mind that people purchase insurance to protect their assets. If someone has minimal coverage, it's because the person does not probably have much in way of assets that you could collect from. Wealthy people purchase coverage with high limits, which provides lots of protection to them. Someone with low limits does not have much to protect. Also, it's very easy for a person to declare bankruptcy and wipe out any judgment that you may have against him or her. Remember, you cannot get water out of a stone. Generally, it's a waste of time to spend money and years litigating against someone with minimal coverage, getting a big verdict, and then never being able to collect it. Lawyers are not going to waste their time and money pursuing what is essentially a dead end. So now we know that John, who's the one that is hurt so badly, will only be able to recover a small amount from the at-fault driver, an amount that won't even come close to his medical bills. Does he have any other way to recover? Remember, John said that he had full coverage, and I hear that all the time as well. Full coverage does not mean anything. It just means that a person has the minimal insurance requirements for a given state. By law, when a person purchases car insurance, the insurance company must ask if the person wants to include uninsured motorist coverage. Unfortunately, most people decline. So what is uninsured motorist coverage, which is also known as insurance? Uninsured motorist coverage is insurance that you purchase within your car insurance policy that kicks in if you are injured by someone else who does not have insurance or does not have enough coverage to pay for your damages. For example, if John had purchased $250,000 of coverage, that would mean that he would have had $250,000 available to cover his injuries and damages after he exhausts the at-fault driver's insurance coverage. Since John waived uninsured motorist coverage, he is out of luck and limited to the at-fault driver's minimum insurance coverage. Don't play roulette. I encourage you to call your auto insurance agent today and request that you add uninsured motorist coverage to your car insurance policy. I hope you found this video to be helpful. If so, please click subscribe below. Hit like and share this video with friends and family. Thank you so much for watching.